Welcome back to the Penny Collector. Today I've got 5 more rolls of wheat pennies. I know I've done a lot of these, but I'm sure having fun with them, so I'm gonna keep doing them. So once again, from my local dealer, these had been searched before, but like I said, they were only searched for like the major things. So all the different minor errors and other things haven't been searched for. So let's see if we can find anything good in these rolls. Maybe some hidden treasure. Here's the first roll all laid out. Looks pretty standard. Got a 41 at the beginning. All right, come on, get us some errors. So I got a 1955 here. It's kind of fun. So here on Liberty, look at that E. So this has been really damaged. So at first thought, it's like, oh, the copper just kind of got pushed over, but that's a lot of copper to fill in that. So I'm pretty sure that's a die break. So it broke a little bit, extending the E. So it looks kind of cool. And that's the end of roll 1. All we found was that small die break on that coin, which is unfortunate. Oh well, it happens sometimes. All it means is that roll number 2 can't be any worse. Hopefully, it'll be better. Okay, roll 2. What you got for us? Immediately, I'm already seeing some coins that are in better condition. So this is already looking nice. Okay, this will definitely be better than the last one, just because we have better condition coins, several of them. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, I think we found something. It's a 1944 S, and it looks like a repunch mint mark to me. What do you guys think? So you've got kind of the separation running along there. It is unfortunately worn, but look, you got a shadow here and there, you know? It really looks like a repunch mint mark to me. And if we go look at the options, this is the one it looks most like to me, the 002. So if we look here, so mine's pretty worn, but you see how it's got that kind of upper there? Now, it doesn't look the same down here. It could be damage, but also the S is thick. You know, most S's from 1944 are thin. See that? Most S's are thin. The ones that tend to be thick are these repunch mint mark ones. So I'm not certain, but to me it looks like it's a repunch mint mark, and I think it's the 002. And that's it for roll 2. So I'm feeling pretty sure that this 44S is a repunch mint mark. I've looked at a lot more 44S's, and the S's on those are always so much thinner. So I'm pretty sure that that's a repunch mint mark because of how thick it is. And you can just see it, you know, you can see the doubling effect. And I also kept a 58 that was in really good condition. Okay, on to roll number 3. Can it give us something even better? All right, not seeing anything shiny in here. Condition-wise, kind of looks like the first one, so cross our fingers. There's just something nice in here. Well, the very first penny that I pulled out is a 29. I hope that's an indication that we're going to get a lot of older ones in here. Here's hoping. Well, this is the oldest coin I've found so far in this 5-roll hunt. It is a 1917 Denver, but boy is it worn, and it looks like at some point it's been cleaned too, so ugh. But it is a 1917 Denver. And that's it for roll 3. So no errors, but we did get a few older dates, so not too bad. Well, hopefully roll 4 has all the cool errors in it. Let's find out. I just opened roll number 4, and boy am I excited. Look at all those steel pennies, and there's a 1916, it looks like, S sitting right on the top. Oh goodness, I'm thrilled with this one. I think this is gonna be a fantastic roll. Oh boy, let's get in it. Okay, I just grabbed this coin. It looked like a nice like 50s or something because of the condition of the coin. I mean, look at that, really nice condition. And then I saw the date. It's a 1929. What? Oh boy. That's a keeper. Oh man. What other treasures await in this one? Oh boy. Yes. Yes. All right, the one right after the 1929 is a 1937 Denver, also in pretty good condition. Not as good as the 29, but pretty good. Oh, and a quick disclaimer that when I thought it was 1916, it was actually a 1946. It had just been really polished. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I have here, but it's something. So here's Liberty. You'll notice that over here on the T and the Y, you're starting to see something across the top, and you go, machine doubling, double die, something's going on here. Okay, then you go up here to in, and on in, oh, okay, it continues. I can see it on the I there. Here, let me push this up a little more. Get the lighting, but there we go. See, you can see it all across the I there. You can see it across the N, and it's up and right, so it could be either, but it's the best on the word God. See, look at that. On the G, something weird's going on there. I think that's actually just damage there, but you got that hook on the G, the top of the O, the top of the D. Okay, it looks pretty exciting. And then it starts to disappear, and I don't really see much on these. And then I get to the I, and look, there's doubling at the top of the I. Okay, usually when you see that, you're like, okay, this has got to be a double die. And then you go to the date, and I don't see anything on the date either. But really, the one that really points it out to me is the top of the I right there. So you got the top of the I, you got a little bit on Liberty, but it's strongest on in and God, mostly God. So what do we got going on here? Well, it's hard to tell, but I think it's the 005. Now, the top of the I on mine doesn't quite look like that, and it might be because mine's a little worn. But it's the only one that has on the top of the I. And if you go to the word God, even though the photos here aren't very good, it does seem to be mimicking it, where the G is going up and the O and the D are going up as well. So I think it might be this one. Like I said, it's the only one I saw that had the doubling above the I, even though mine looks a little different. So I don't know, but it looks like it to me. It really looks like it to me. What do you guys think? Either way, cool find. Just found another keeper. It's a 1912. Obviously a little rough, but hey, it's a 1912. I'll keep it. No mint mark, unfortunately, but that's okay. Just found this one. It's a 1933 in pretty good condition. That's a lower mintage year. That's a good find. That's a keeper. So here is my first coin that isn't pre-1940. It's a 53, but it's got a really nice die break on it. Look how much of the copper is sticking out. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'll probably put that in my bag of die breaks. Cool. Okay, really nice coin here. It's in fantastic shape, and it's a 27S. Lower mintage, really nice condition. And what's even cool is over here we've got some doubling going on. In this case, I do think it's machine doubling because this is the only word it has it on. I've checked everything else and it's nowhere else. So that's probably just machine doubling, and they don't really have any listed double dice for this year in mint. But that is a nice 27S. And here we have another old one. 1918 San Francisco. Pretty good shape too. Nice. And the good lower mintage quates keep going. When I first saw it, I thought for a minute it might be the 26S, but it's a 26D. Still really good. That's a good find. All right, this is just a 41S, but it really got my heart going, and I'll show you why. If we come over here, look at In God. Look at that doubling. But it only appears here. And it quickly goes away. See how strong it is there, and the N? The N and the G, it's so strong. But everywhere else it's non-existent. And I looked on the website and it does not match any current double dies. I am afraid this may very well be just machine doubling, but very strong doubling. And oh, it got my heart going. I'm keeping it either way because it's just cool. Just got the oldest one so far. It's a 1911. It's in rough shape, but it's a 1911. And so the last copper penny of the roll is a 1931. Not a bad one to end on. That's a lower mintage year. That's a keeper. We've got a stack of them that I'm keeping. Now, there were a number of 30s and a couple of later 20s that were just in rough condition, and I'm not keeping those. But I haven't even looked through the steel pennies, and there were 8 in the roll. So now I'm going to look through the steel pennies and see if we've got any errors here. So second to last steel penny. So far 2 of the steel pennies have been in really good condition. This one is fun because it looks like a grease plug to me. So you've just got a hint of the force showing up. Now sometimes this is from over polishing later, but because the 3 and the 9 are perfect, I'm guessing this is probably a grease plug. So basically a bunch of grease gets in the machine, it plugs up the number, and it doesn't give a good number. Not terribly rare, but you don't see it a lot on steel pennies, so pretty cool. I like it. That's a keeper. Okay, roll number 5, and maybe this continues part of that last roll because there is 1 steel penny right there. So exciting, and I think I'm seeing some older ones too, so this may be a continuation of that last roll. I'm excited. We may have some more good stuff in this. So we just started into it. So far just 40s and 50s, so if it is a continuation of the older ones, it's only over here on the left side where I found the still scent. But I don't mind that at all. We just found a nice 45S, and it is a repunched mint mark. So I saw that and was like, okay, which one it is it? Fortunately, it didn't take me too long to find it. Now, 45S has like 30 different repunch mint marks. So I did go through and just make sure it was this one, but I was pretty sure of it. It's the 004. So it really looks like this one, and it really looks like the one down here. So there you go. There it is. There it is. Nice. Repunched mint mark 004 of the 1945S. So I was looking at the back of this 1940S, and it has a really nice section right here where I think it's just a die break mostly along the wheat. So you've got the die break running through there, and then you got a little one going off there. And the top here, I'm not sure if it's just a break or if it transitions into a lamination error. Not entirely sure, but it's pretty cool. I like it, so I think I'll keep it. And that's the end of roll 5. So it wasn't a continuation of the really good stuff. It was mostly 40s and 50s, and there were a few occasional ones from the 30s. But still good. We still have some good stuff in it. Now, I've decided to end this video differently. The other ones I did a wrap up, but you know, you've already seen everything, so there's no reason to really go back through it. So I figure I'll just end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, happy coin roll hunting.